That kind of takes me into something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah,
Actually, where are you in terms of
Sean O'Malley
being the next Conor McGregor?
loving Sean O'Malley. Genuinely, like,
do you reckon he's got the potential to be as big as McGregor?
I think it's hard to become as big as McGregor now because of the way the UFC works. The UFC doesn't need to build their stars as much as they used to. Like, because when the UFC built, well, they didn't build Conor McGregor, but they definitely helped push Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor bought everything he needed, his personality, his aura, his everything, you know, to make him a star. But the UFC were definitely behind him to make him this star because it was going to benefit the UFC. They don't need to do that as much with fighters. But I do feel as if Sean O'Malley is bringing just as much as Conor McGregor did back at the beginning.
Aye. I feel like I think he will be the next UFC superstar, but I don't think he'll be like a global superstar.
Yeah,
like
I know what you mean.
is.
I think that's what I'm like trying to get at as well.
Aye.
It's just, I think
because like, in terms of superstars in the UFC, I think right now people that can speak well and all that, like they do end up like superstars. I think Izzy Adesanya.
Yep.
I don't think O'Malley will be any bigger than Adesanya. I think they'll probably be similar. Like
he might just be
similar heights.
He might just be faster at getting to that stage. You know, he is like. I think he's got everything it takes to be a big star, but I don't think UFC needs big stars anymore. And that's why they don't probably promote their stars as much as they used to, because they don't really need to. They're guaranteed their money. What good does it do?
Because they used to do like world tours, not McGregor. They used to go like 5-6 different countries building a fight.
Conor McGregor,
they don't do that anymore.
Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo, they literally done a world tour, and I mean it was unreal. I was like. Every interview I was on it because I was like, this is actually unreal, and you're just
consumed everything.
Your mind was just getting blown. This is a guy that's not lost in 10 years. Conor McGregor, is he really that good? Look at the amount of disrespect he's given him, and it built it, and it built Conor McGregor. It gave him a platform to show what he can do, and I feel as if Sean O'Malley got this same platform, he would be able to get to where Conor McGregor is.
He's winning the way he's winning.
Yeah, but I feel as if you do need the platform out with the UFC.
I think so.
Because I think like it's, I watched Chael Sonnen this morning. I was watching a video of his, and he was kind of making quite a good point. Let me just try to think what he was actually saying here. So he was saying that for last night's fight, there was, I don't know how he got the numbers, but there was 100,000 new fans. This was probably new subscribers to ESPN or something like that, you know. 100,000 new fans watching the UFC last night. Now, if they're watching the UFC for the first time, they're obviously seeing Dustin Poirier, they're seeing Dan Hooker, they're seeing Mickey Gall, they're seeing Mike Perry. That's going to be their favourite fighters. That's 100,000 people seeing amazing fights. That's their best fighters. They're going to go and tell one or two people, you know, that builds it up. That's like 200,000-300,000 fighters wanting to see these people fighting. Do you know what I mean? Like Dustin Poirier and things. They're not really interested right now in John Jones, Masvidal. You know, like I feel as if like the way Chael Sonnen was saying was the amount of new fans that the UFC's getting. This whole thing about legacy, sort of thing. Now the time to shine, but this whole thing about legacy doesn't really matter. They're always going to be able to have stars in the UFC that people want to see. So it's always given the UFC leverage. Because obviously Masvidal saying, okay, I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight until maybe I get paid a certain amount of money. Look at what they're able to put on and the numbers they're probably going to still be able to do without them.
I know.
You know, it's like the sport is still evolving quite a bit, getting new fans.
In terms of big names, Poirier is big-ish name. But Poirier Hooker, you wouldn't imagine that would generate 100,000 new fans.
No, you wouldn't.
Brand new fans.
I think a lot of it's to do with obviously what the pandemic we're in just now, and they've got
there's nothing else to do.
I think hopefully maybe boxing fans are coming over, maybe fans from other sports like maybe football and stuff. Coming up. And like I mean, I think going back to your question, obviously with Sean O'Malley, I feel as if he will bring new eyes, definitely. But I don't think he'll be as big as like say Conor McGregor. He'll get to probably where like you said, where Israel Adesanya is and stuff, and I hope he does because I love to watch him. I think he's
I'm a massive fan of him.
I think he's a great character, and I think when you can bring that type of aura, be that character and fight.
Yeah, you show up and deliver each and every time.
Yeah, it's like anyone can talk trash, but then they get knocked out in their fight. You don't really believe their trash talk as much anymore.
It doesn't really work, does it?
It doesn't work. No. That's what happened with Conor McGregor. He was it was like
I think the fact that he can back up his shit talk, his trash talk.
One of the big things for Conor McGregor was Mystic Meg. Because he used to be like that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mystic Mac. Because he used to say, "Okay, I'm knocking this guy out in the second round," and he would do it. Sean O'Malley's doing almost the same sort of thing. He's
so confident, man.
Confident almost to the point where he's disrespecting his opponent. You know, I don't think he's meaning to do it, but he's just that ridiculously confident in his ability that and then he just goes out and performs.
Have you watched his Food Truck Diaries yet?
No, I just seen the first wee bit of it, but
it makes you even more of a fan of him.
Yeah, he seems. I've watched his podcast a couple of times as well. I watch his predictions. I've seen a wee bit of his stuff, and he does just look like a dead normal.
He just seems dead down to
young.
Earth. He's just really, really confident.
Yeah.
He just really believes in himself.
Yeah.
He's not arrogant. He's not cocky. He's just confident because he believes in his abilities.
He's easy to like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously he was on the way up, and then he got obviously banned for 2 years for substances. I think it might have been the. Do you know what I mean? Which is no surprise.
How's that have any sort of enhancement on your performance though? But 2 years is a bit excessive.
I feel like the 2 years might have helped him quite a wee bit as well.
That's what he said. He said he put on 8 pounds of the muscle.
So
in all the right places.
He probably went from like a boy to a man.
Yeah.
You know, and like
he's only 25 now, I think.
It's unbelievable.
25.
So he must have got banned when he was 23. You know, it's young. That's young,
very young.
You know, and a lot of fighters might think, okay,
it's probably done him good, to be fair though.
I think it has. Look at his latest performance. Do you know what I mean? And he's now up there. He's getting spoke about. He's going to be. Did you see where he's ranked yet?
I think he's number 15 now.
He's 15, right? Okay, so he's now in the rankings.
I think he's in the rankings.
That was good. That's good. And his next fight will definitely probably take him into the top 10.
He wants to. Who is it he's talking about fighting? I think Chito Vera. He wants to fight next.
Right. Okay.
Which is another stand-up guy, man. But he was saying again, I think I'm just going to knock him out.
Yeah. I don't think at this point you can debate. No. I don't think at this point you can.
There's no denying the guy's abilities.
Not believe him, but
I think it's how quick he is, man.
Yeah.
He's not got the most amount of power. Well, he's obviously got a lot of power, but I think it's his timing.
Yeah.
People just don't see it coming.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. Like, see, if you see a punch coming, it may not knock you out.
You can kind of
sometimes
for it sort of thing.
Sometimes it doesn't even need to be like a lot of fighters say that they can sometimes get knocked out with not such a strong punch because they've never seen it coming, and they're kind of almost maybe going into it. You know,
it's the one you don't see coming.
It's the ones you don't.
It hurts you so much.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. But I want him to be a big star because I think he deserves to be.
He's flashy, he's fun to watch.
I'll always love watching him. I'll always love probably talking about his fights.
Yep.
We need to get him on here as well, 100%.
100%.
And I think his hair helps. I think his hair in that last one helped. Do you know what I mean? The rainbow hair.
Because he was talking about doing it early on. I think he was talking about doing it his UFC debut.
Oh, was he?
But I think he's kind of glad he's held off to now.
Yeah, no, that. I think he just so stand out with that. It was small stuff like that. He just looks the part. Even the tattoos on his face and all that sort of stuff. You know, he really, really does stand out.
His tattoo says it's sugar.
Does he have one with sugar? I feel as if he
dollar sign.
Does he have a wee like love heart in one, and then maybe like you might be right, a dollar sign in the other. But
how much bigger do you think the McGregor fight? Not McGregor fight. The Mayweather fight made McGregor
huge.
Think it made him much bigger.
Aye, I'd say so, because a lot of people that maybe didn't watch UFC before, think how much bigger boxing is.
It's been going
and think
so
how
much
much
longer.
Maybe casual fans there is in boxing. Okay, so then think, okay, they've probably never watched UFC, but then they're seeing this Conor McGregor come in, trash talking someone that is a champion. Was he 50-0 at that point, or 51-0?
49-0, and then
was he 49-0 at that point?
50-0 now, he's beat McGregor.
And then they're probably just thinking, who's this Irish guy coming in, trash talking? And again, that's when they do a world tour. They just do like America and all that. They've done quite a lot.
He's in London as well.
So that is like Joe. I think that
he's got to have.
Yeah,
sure,
definitely.
How many buys did that get? 4-point-something million, I think. That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, it's a super fight though.
I know.
Doesn't get much bigger than that.
Floyd Mayweather's always like threatening to come back, isn't he?
Aye.
I think somebody beat his record recently.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like it's not a massive name. I don't even know who it was, but it's like I think somebody beat his record. So he may come back. You never know.
Hopefully.
You never know.
I'd like to see him come back.
Yeah. No, but Sean O'Malley, I would love him to be a big name.
I hope he is. The sport is
and
good.
I think
when
he's
the sport's got big names, man, because he gets you excited for the fights as well.
I think he's got potential to be really big.
I think so, definitely. He ticks all the boxes.
He does. I'll always like to watch him. I really, really will.